Thankfully, the rain has gone and the sun is shining. Ireland versus India on a Sunday afternoon. Well, a momentous occasion on Friday saw Ireland take down India for the first time ever. Bobby Rao, former Ireland and India leg spinner from Hyderabad, will have the pleasure of ringing the 5-minute bell, the Roy Torrens bell. Wonderful cricketer. Bobby Rao gives a lot to Irish cricket, resides in the northwest of Ireland. Norcan Tucker, who's having a very enjoyable time as captain with Blade and in his leadership. A huge crowd have come through the turnstiles again. 9 a.m. they were queuing to get in the ground. Deep Dasgupta's alongside me. How will India bounce back after Friday's loss?
Yeah, good afternoon.
T20 fixture here. A chance for Ireland to win a series against the world champions. They are unchanged. They'll want a little bit more out of the top three. Tector Adair and Harry Tector, who's went early in the first game. Tucker's been outstanding. The middle order is strong. 2 debutants for Ireland were a couple of days ago, picked up 2 for 28. Tector's up and running. I'm a little surprised, Deep, that Arshdeep has chosen to bowl this end just because of the breeze generally was not there, Deep. Not going to play a role there.
What a start for Ross there. His first scoring shot, a maximum. Then again, this is what we were talking about. You just stand and deliver. Use your bottom hand, that's your strength. But try and look going down the ground.
Down the ground again. What a lusty blow that is from Ross Adair. Don't bother moving around the crease Adair. Stand still and pump it long. First over, done and dusted. 13 without loss. Now then, that should be taken, but that is soft. That is really soft. He went deep in his crease. Tim Tector, Harsha Rana learning, dragging his length back. Ireland have lost one.
Really a soft dismissal this. Good hard length.
Now that has gone a long, long way up in the air. Oh, what's happening here? What is happening here? They've made an absolute mess of it. Harshit Rana, Ishan Kishan, yours, mine, yours, 4.
That was a very, very tough opportunity. But I thought the keeper should have gone for it. Ishan Kishan should have gone for it. I think that's what Arshdeep is asking as well. It does never look like he's going to catch that. You can't really catch that with that technique. Running backwards, run sideways. Just try and understand. And the wind's always going to take the ball further away from the fielder. Tough up. Yeah.
Up and over the offside, no timing. A reprieve. Tilak Varma, and look at the celebration, look at the emotion. Arshdeep seeing into the wicket column now in India. Know what that means.
Well, that's a rough wicket, a bit fuller. A bit.
ഒരു മാസം മുമ്പ് ലോട്ടറി വകുപ്പ് ഡയറക്ടറേറ്റിൽ ഒരാളെത്തി. സമ്മാനം
little foot forward.
Down leg based solely on
Jai Mundra, first ball to Sanju. Oh, need early wickets here, Kev. Kind of bowling against the wind here a little, Jai Mundra, with a slip in place. Oh, swing, swing, it's a first bowler again! Would you believe it? Jai Mundra, first ball to Sanju Samson, who's taken the DRS. It did swing, but did it do too much?
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is out. I've checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to bat. Can we confirm with Ultra Edge, please? Ultra Edge coming up. Nice and slow. Yeah, clear gap between bat and ball. satisfied there's no bat involved, we'll move on to ball tracking, please.
Come on, Jay, come on, believe.
Ball tracking coming up, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Aidan, stay with your on-field decision of out, stand by. Your on-screen now signal out.
He's gone, Sanju Samson. 2 deliveries to Sanju Samson from Jai Mundra. Twice he's got him out. Lost the wicket, lost the reviews. Sanju Samson, first bowler. India are rocked early. None for 1. Ishan Kishan, a new batter. 2 southpaws now out in the middle. Yeah, again, he's been in superb form, Ishan Kishan. Will he step out first ball? No, he doesn't. Oh, that should be another wicket. That's gone way up in the air, and he's taken a blinder. Misjudged it. Another wicket for Jai Mundra, another wicket for Ireland. And that is a rough wicket. Both the Indian openers back in the dugout, and Ireland are back and how.
What a catch. Matt Hollard, the man of the match from game 1. That's gone so high. As you said, Deep, maybe overran it, but kept his composure. Stayed nice and calm, and that's a phenomenal catch to get rid of Abhishek Sharma. First ball, India 1 for 2.
Yeah, India in a lot of trouble here. 1 for 2 as the Indian skipper walks out. Shreyas Iyer, he's got a lot to do here. That should be 4. Lil to full. And he punishes Shreyas Iyer off the mark.
Yeah, great shot. Through extra cover, as you mentioned, Deep. One of his stronger areas with that open blade. 2 full from Humphreys. And he's not going to miss out on that, the Indian captain. Watching the ball right onto the blade and just opening the wrist at the last minute to...
Defending that by... That's another 4. Lil more room outside off stump. He loves that area, Ishan Kishan. Very good square off the wicket. That's the second boundary of the over.
Yeah, the first boundary was too full and wide. This one's too short and wide, and Ishan Kishan's not going to miss out on that. Found a gap at forward point. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah, not the line that he wants to bowl with the feel he's got over. That's nicely placed, carved it behind point for another boundary. That's what Shreyas Iyer will do if you give him enough room.
Yeah, great batting. Went deep in his crease and slightly outside off stump. Mundra tried to overcompensate and just couldn't get it to swing back and created width. Slapped away through backward point for 4. He looks in good form.
Yeah, if you look at his setup, he gets really deep, like you said, in the crease. So anything short and wide to him, and the line as well. That's it, inside edge! That's another wicket! That is Jai Mundra's 3rd! And he's got the Indian skipper, who looks shocked. This is brilliant from Jai Mundra, brilliant for Ireland.
He can't believe it. Can't believe he's dragged it on. It was a little bit tighter than the previous ball. Length was similar. Looked like he was through the shot early, maybe the slowness off the surface. Ireland won't mind, Jai Mundra won't mind. Shreyas Iyer gone for 10. India 19 for 3.
India in trouble, 19 for 3 in the 3rd over. Jai Mundra 3 for 7. Just bowled 10 deliveries so far. Oh, what a start to his international career. Out comes Tilak Verma, newly appointed India's vice captain. Gotta be careful, mindful. Up in the air. That is good running. That's what India needs to do. Couple of runs here.
Absolutely.
Tucked away nicely. Lovely, lovely bit of timing. Any left-hander worth their salt will just milk that all day long. Isabel Joyce.
A rare wrong line from Mundra. He's been on the mark. Everything he's done seemed to come off, but not on this occasion. Just rode the bounce ever so slightly. All you have to do is beat the fielder at 45, which is exactly what Tilak Pharma's done. Low risk cricket as well, which is exactly what India needs right now.
अपने फोटो की गाना गाते हुए वीडियो बनाएं।
और मेरा नाम है
Right now.
A little bit of shape, good timing. He just had to withdraw his front leg to get access to the ball. Lovely bit of balance from Tilak Pharma.
Well, early in the game on Friday, we saw a couple of Indian batters get into trouble trying to play two square, but this is perfect. Full face of the bat, slightly angled to get between mid-wicket and mid-on, and the timing is there. Kept Tim Tector interested for a while, but the ball has won the race. Tector in.
Well, in the air. Chance of the bowler's end. Chance for the hit. Gone! Wonderful work! Ross Adair! The left-hander from Hollywood, Belfast strikes.
Well, if you're Ishan Kishan, that's a rough wicket. Because he was left stranded. Probably could have taken the single. And what was brilliant here was he set himself, took a split second and said, right, I've got to hit right at the top of the stumps. If he was a bowler, he'd be delighted. Ishan Kishan saying, there was a one there. Left stranded, absolutely miles out. Kishan goes for 12. India in trouble, 35 for 4.
Because 8 overs down, you've lost half your batting, and they're calling it curtains for now. Rain gods aren't relenting at all.
The one good thing about this place is very quick. It's at the moment a light drizzle, but every chance that it will stop. If brightness is something to go by, maybe, yeah, this could be just a short interruption.
To be honest with you, a little bit of a downpour, but yes, a passing cloud nonetheless. That's been the case. But it gives us time to review the scorecard, and what an odd little record that was etched today by Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma getting out on Golden Ducks.
There is a long way to go in this game. We haven't lost any overs yet. All the players and the spectators will be hoping that that's the end of the rain for today, but you can't promise anything. For now, the sun is out.
So there's the great pavilion in the background. Lovely ground in Storm State in Belfast. India might not be enjoying it quite as much as the victory again. Harry Tector. Maybe just going a little down leg. Solely on Walker Tucker's position alone. Bowling to Akshar Patel.
Well, it's like there was never any right in the boundary. And there you go, there's the twos that they're looking to find. And you can see by the way he whipped the hands around, he's looking to get it between the fielders and the deep. So often in the first game, India found the fielders.
Well, put down. Not much chance. Kept alive, but disappointingly Ross Adair, from an Ireland perspective, unable to hit the stumps this time. But second fast bowler to get an opportunity off his own bowler. But it's so difficult to follow through as Prince Yadav dropped in the Ireland innings this time. It's fortune for Akshar Patel.
Well, he's very frustrated with himself there, Liam McCarthy. I think he's made a very good effort. He's put the hands up, there's the frustration. He expects more of himself. That's what you want, I suppose.
Oh, tucked up. One goes down and very awkward. You take a moment. It's now 29 successive deliveries without a boundary for India.
And a world of pain as well. Where has this gone? Right in the hip bone, I think. Oh dear. Uncomfortable.
It's very, very uncomfortable. From halfway through the Indian innings. A little quicker. That's a decent single. Very quickly through to Tilak Pharma, very quick between the wickets.
It was Matt Hollard who took that absolute screamer of a catch, swirling over his head. But this was an easy single, always safe when you're running to that end if the non-striker takes off straight away. Missed the single.
Taken beautifully by Lorcan Tucker, and this partnership broken. Akshar Patel falls for a slower than a runnable 14. Hollard back into the attack. He has his first wicket today, player of the match from 2 days ago, and it's a rough wicket.
Well, India looking to play smart cricket, using the pace. Third up inside the ring, struggling for boundaries. Well, Lorcan Tucker, he was up to the task. It came sharply, and that has absolutely stuck in the mitt. The smile was there before he even had to tumble. Partnership broken. Akshar Patel goes for 14. India 74 for 5.
Good news for India is that Tilak Pharma is still there. He's one of the most destructive batters in world cricket. But the man who's joining him, Shivam Dubey.
Well, I think we've been given our answer. Smash down the ground. Oh no, not good. Well, I've had a mishap against my brother in the park, and Tim Tector's let down his big brother there.
It'll be an interesting dinner later on tonight around the family table. But yeah, as you say, drilled down the ground, slightly fuller from Harry Tector. And just through the hands of Tim at long on. Might kickstart Dubey.
Liam McCarthy short and wide and carved up and over short third. Field did not match the ball.
Yeah, third man up in the ring. Long on, long off out. You'd expect slightly fuller and a straight line. I know Tilak Pharma did back away and created the width with the angle from over the wicket. That's far too wide with that field. Easy pickings for someone of Tilak Pharma's class.
He looked like he just got that slightly wrong there, Liam McCarthy. Call is 2. Ben Callis is quick. He's not quick enough, and all of a sudden now Ireland are just fluffing the line somewhat in the field.
Yeah, great weight from Tilak Pharma, just getting the ball outside the ring. Ben Callis right on the boundary rope, so couldn't get in quick enough to stop the 2, but creating the momentum now. There's a little momentum shift. These 2 balls, this is a big over. India will be targeting maybe an over of 14 or 15.
When Ben Callis has been moved from deep mid wicket to long on. It's Tim Tector who's been moved to a deep mid wicket. Ben Callis has been pushed just below us here to the long on region. Just game and a half thus far on this surface. And the ground and 6. the ground. One bounce for. Game on here, Storman.
Great contact. Dubé standing so still at the crease. Was watching the ball out of Humphrey's hand. Humphrey's potentially going Yorker. Missed it by only a fraction arm ball. Got the hands through the ball and shows off his power. Shivam Dubé straight down the ground.
Look how he picks the bat up. It's amazing. He picks the bat up with such vengeance. Just got it. Pumped down the ground. Chance. No. Good effort from Harry Tector. Good commitment. And it's all happening into the keeper. Tucker whips the bails off, and India do not want another runner. Excellent from Harry Tector.
Yeah, great. Athleticism. Attacked it hard. Trying to make a half chance. But got his body. Once he realised he wasn't going to catch it, Jordan got his body in between the ball. So didn't go any further. But great commitment at long off. Got to give you. It's a big over.
Darted in, lifted high. There's a fielder waiting. Matt Humphreys secures the wicket of Shivam Dubé. Beautifully taken by George Dockrell. And that might be the moment. There are big batters to come, and Tilak Varma remains the anchor. But that is a massive wicket from an Irish perspective.
Something had to give. Something had to. India required 12 and over. This is good bowling. Again, good use and good knowledge of the dimensions. Banged in shot, long square boundaries, and didn't time it at all. Definitely not as much as they would like to. Dubé gone for 20 of 16. India, 109 for 6.
Special moment now for the second of two debutants for India in this second.
I won't get a 2 here. It is very doable if you look at it in the context of a T20. It is very doable, 44 of 20. But again, looking at the conditions here, it hasn't been that easy for the batters to score now from here on at 13 per over. It's not going to be easy looking at that worm going down. Again, losing those early wickets, India. They got that game plan wrong again.
The first time they've lost both openers for a golden. Looking for a big one, and the first 6 of the India innings. A spinny super 6 from Tilak Varma, who goes to 50 spectacularly. Is 750 in T20 internationals.
Was right in his hitting arc.
Firefox Fast and Private Browser.
Straight in the slot, even though got the toe end of the bat, had enough on it. And that is his area. We'll look to it on the leg side. And this is where Ireland has to be smart. Maybe wide Yorkers.
Wider straight up, the chance for a second wicket for Holland, and to dismiss the very dangerous Tilak Varma, taken by Liam McCarthy. A 7th Indian wicket falls. Ireland will feel they're within reach now of a series victory over the two-time and reigning world champions, 2024 and 2026 world champions, the inaugural champions as well in 2007.
This is very good cricket from Ireland. Just talking about bowling that wide line to Tilak Varma. He does that, made that necessary changes in the field, and got rewarded for it. That's where you want to bowl to Tilak. Good innings of 55 or 46. He's got to go back 117 for 7 India.
The man who can hit the ball a very long way indeed. Harshid Rana in. Harshid Rana pumps it down the ground, and he's caught. Is he? No, shelled. Ben Khalid's. He got there, he got his hands underneath the ball. But disappointingly, it does not stick.
Just mentioning about how good the Irish have been on the field, and this should have been taken. Misjudging it completely. He thought it would carry all the way. Waited for it to come to him, then realized it's not going to. Then, in the end, had to put in the dive.
And even then, I thought he got his fingers under the ball.
I think soft result not. Harshid Rana high, there's a fielder gathering underneath it again. Shedge, Suryan Shedge is out. Tim Tector takes the catch. That's for 105, and India 121 for 8 with 13 balls remaining.
Again, just using the dimension. That is the longest part of the ground, the deep mid-wicket area. Had a fielder place there. Yeah, not long enough as far as India is concerned. And Shedge is concerned on debut. He's got to go for 105. 1-2-1 for 8 India. In trouble.
Street in and a dot ball.
The man of the hour, with the hands willing to put the body on the line.
In the world.
Hour there from Harshid Rana. As soon as it left the bat, you knew it was.
Now India would told you he can hit a long. All that matters at
the final.
So it doesn't really matter a single.
Arshdeep. Well, he's done his job. 2 off the first ball.
Yeah, importantly, is Harshid on strike.
Brilliant running, slipping away. Another wide. Just the single. Ireland scampering in to save the 2, but it was a jogged single because the man they want on strike. A full toss. Well, who's underneath it? Tim Tector. The Tectors combine for the 9th wicket. Tim Tector. He's been brilliant in the field. Harry Tector, it's not the over he would have wanted.
Rana gone.
So slow down the ground. It's 6, but it's a win for Ireland, the greatest weekend in Irish cricket history. Ireland win by 1 run, a hat-trick of victories in 3 days as Lorcan Tucker begins his reign with a stunning maiden series victory over India. Against the odds, the world champions are toppled in Belfast. Unforgettable, incredible.